At the plate,
Batting
Bob
sixth,
Drysdale.
the designated hitter, Bob Drysdale.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at first here, one man out.
All right, one time here.
Out of play off to the right.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line towards center field. Alvarez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Leading off for Trenton, the designated hitter, Bob Drysdale.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Striding in once again,
Leading off
Bob
for Trenton,
Drysdale. 0 for 2
hitter,
on his line thus far.
Bob Drysdale.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Park is there. One pitch, one out. Ready once again,
The batter,
Bob
number 15,
Drysdale.
designated hitter, Bob Drysdale.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Thunder have taken a 2-1 series lead. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder, 8 runs on 12 hits, 1 error.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Michael Pineda will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like. Because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in. The stuff's not as electric. The fastball doesn't explode. The breaking ball doesn't snap. He's moving to that range now, so I'm curious to watch him throw in this
Leading
game.
off the afternoon for Baltimore.
Stepping into the box,
Left fielder,
Craig Gentry.
Craig
He is, of course, a guy to be
Gentry.
wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, this is a pretty good ball club. I mean, they're ready for the playoffs. They've got themselves in a great spot, and now it's just stay healthy. You want to figure out playing time where you can rest guys. It's a tough dynamic. Do you rest them or do you play them all the way through? But the good thing is they get ready for the playoffs.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake.
Right
nice
fielder,
piece of hitting.
Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Manny Machado now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Machado now on 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. Orioles kept off the scoreboard. Yankees coming to bat in the first. Wade Miley will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matt, this series has got off to a great start for them. They're doing everything you can ask on the offensive side. They blew them out of 2 games already. You want to keep that going and look for another blowout today. Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Aaron Hicks.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Pitch inside, the throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. Jones is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
So digging in now, Austin Romine. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Miley gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And he takes ball 1.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. In now, Jonathan Scope. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Jonathan Scope.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ellsbury going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. 1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wellington Castillo is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. A runner at second, nobody out. Right over the middle, knee high.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. They are in the top 5 and the most errors committed by a team. So it's not just one player that's kicking the ball, but it's been routinely as a team. And when you're giving up that many errors and make that many mistakes, you're not going to win many ball games.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, and he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Head to head against Michael Pineda. 3 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Austin has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Trey Mancini. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch on its way. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets back in time. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more. Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trumbo. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you get a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And late reactions, and they got him. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
First baseman, Tyler Austin.
Digging in now, Tyler Austin. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. Batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 24 home runs for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball called for strike two.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Jones going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher.
Into the box now, Austin Romine. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Miley has his target. Here it is on 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. Machado has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Yankees. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Austin gloves it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Here's Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Austin ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting number 10, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge.
Leading off for
0
the
for
Yankees.
1 here in the early going.
Right fielder.
Into the
Aaron
windup and the
Judge.
pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 57 thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Up next for the
Into
Yankees.
the box, Rob
Second
Refsnyder.
baseman,
As he'll look at a
Refsnyder.
fastball too high for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking I'm going to launch another.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Hardy and into left center field for a base hit. So he's aboard with his 2nd hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders
Third
in
baseman,
hitting.
number
And
2.
as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Trumbo has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury's after it. Around first, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ellsbury is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's a 6-1 game.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. From the stretch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Cameron Maben now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 6. Mike Wright answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Right.
Striding in once again, Tyler Austin. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jones going back. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And they've looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Romine.
Digging in once again, Austin Romine. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. In there, 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Bullet back up the middle. Catch by Jones. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier, and he's back standing. First pitch of the at-bat, and a neck-high fastball that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Ready for another shot now. Rob Refsnyder. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in to try it again, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Here's Craig Gentry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
Here's the first pitch to him. Adam Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he'll get back in standing. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Tap down the line, but it gets foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throw to first, but he's back in standing. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Orioles. They're down 9. It's 10-1. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Alberto.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay throw. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Now a bunt attempt here. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 0-2. Here's a hard hit ball and caught over there at first. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Austin. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Trumbo coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in, Brett Gardner. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Alberto rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. So another run in to score. And we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And as you can see there, the Yankees are currently right there on top of the AL in that category. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Gardner is on his way home. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning. And he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first. And the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, now Trumbo gets a hold of one here. That's sent out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In now, Manny Machado. And he puts it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits second on the Orioles in that category. He's set. Here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Machado rounds third and is digging for the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Ready for another chance. Cameron Maybin. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound.
Your attention, please.
And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Chasen Shreve comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Yankees 12 and the Orioles 3, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. It's been very successful with their game plan.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones going back, still ranging back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hack trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he drives a liner to right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. High in the air out to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Throw over to first, and they got him. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Back up the middle. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Into the box, Tyler Austin. Hardy with the slide. The throw to first. Got him. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Craig Gentry.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First offering on its way. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Alberto is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air now, out to right field. Judge moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. See the speedy Brett Gardner. Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it. It's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Austin Romine.
Striding in once again, Austin Romine. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And they start him out away with a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He grounds it sharply to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw gets him. 2 down. Rob Refsnyder will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Grounded to short. Hardy's there. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Found a good swing there by Machado, but he pulls this one foul down the line and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
The second baseman.
Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now Wellington Castillo. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the play.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And as you can see, they are way behind. Brad Brock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brad Brock.
At the plate, Hanser Alberto. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now Jones fires it in off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Stepping in now, Ronald Torreyes. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
In now, Tyler Austin. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trumbo, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home 3-0 shot to right center. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
The batter, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. For Hicks, that's now 17 two-base hits for the year. The 1-0 delivery. Skied into very shallow right. Trumbo over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
That's in there, base hit. Rounding third now is Hicks. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Into the box now, Rob Refsnyder. And he's shooting for some real history here as he looks for home run number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 5th in this game as this lead got even wider.
The 5th home run of the game for him. Wow, we will never see this again. This is history in the making. 5 home runs in the game, and he's had 5 great swings too with these homers.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones is under it. And that ends the inning. They get the long ball working here as they club 3 home runs in the inning on their way to putting up a 6th spot. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 23-3. Cameron Maybin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this will be fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
23-3 today. New York with their 95th win of the year. Michael Pineda records win number 16 on the season. Wade Miley permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.